Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big uncle, all that. A bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, Mr. PL Sweets, here to bring you that daily inspiration, that morning motivation right here, Monday through Friday on the Good Vinyl Mornings podcast. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day that you are listening. I am so glad that you are aboard this ride as we build out this community of inspired individuals. Because this is what we're here to do. We're here to inspire you. We're here to let you inspire others. And how can you do that? I wonder. And if you're listening, all of my subscribers and followers, you know what I'm about to say, right? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to copy the link, wherever you're listening or watching, send it to someone. And if you got it for somebody, why don't you forward it to someone else? And if you want to continue to be inspired, make sure you go to repurposenetwork.com for all of your inspired content right there on the network. It's a plethora of content there that will bless your life immeasurably. And that's what we're here to do. We are here to inspire you. So I always start out with a question because I want you to ponder some things that you may deem nerve-wracking and or frustrating and or just to perk your mind on a different way of looking at something. If you're not where you want to be in your life, in your career, in the goals you set as a youngster or as an adult, wherever you set your goals, the things that you say, you know what, this is what I want to go for. And you're just a little frustrated with the timetable. You're frustrated with the timetable and you're just like, man, why am I not further than I'd like to be at this time? You know, I thought about this and I planned this and the timetable is not adding up. I said I was going to do this by the time I was 22. I said I was going to be CEO by the time I was 42. I said this is the things I wanted to do. These are the degrees I wanted to have. And it hasn't happened in the timetable that you set up. I'm here to tell you, it is not a deterrent. You have to look at it differently. You're in a season of continued preparation. You're in a season of continued preparation because the preparation starts when you begin, right? The continuation in stages that you just don't know. You don't know right now why. The man above knows. And the word always says, let me go Bible on you. He prepares you. It's crazy. If you read the Bible, or if you're a Bible believer, or if you're a Christian, Jesus says, I go to prepare a place for you. Preparation is part of the process, right? Sometimes we don't realize how much preparation we really need for our success. Sometimes it's God protecting us from ourselves so that we won't screw up the thing that we want. So it's continued preparation. There's some things inside of you that you don't know still exist. And the only time they will come out is pressure. Man, why am I so mad? Why am I so irritated? Why am I harboring envy of a post of someone I don't know? And I look at their views and I look at their comments and I'm like, wow, my stuff is better than theirs. How come I got one click? Why am I harboring envy the green-eyed monster. Why? What is inside of me that's deterring me from moving forward? It's some deep thinking, right? It's a different way of looking at this continued season of preparation. It's developing character. It's preparing you for the next stage. It's a time of waiting. It's a time of testing. It's a time of pruning. This is a time when God helps people grow to teach them and prepare them. Because you feel like you're in a holding pattern. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're confused and you're questioning if you made the right decision because you're not seeing the breakthroughs in the timely fashion that you wanted, not what God wants for you, but what you want for you in the timetable that you designed. You know it don't work like that, right? You know it. It does not work like that. You know, some would say it is important to lean in to the learning and development that happens in this extended season of preparation. Others say trusting in God would help you get through any season of waiting. It's very important that you understand there's something for you that you don't know. You stepped into something new, you're trying something different, your dreams pursuing something. There is something within that portion of you going for things that you want to do that you don't know. There are people you don't know. There are circumstances that you think you know, but you don't know. Have you ever, and I'm pretty sure we've all done this. You said, okay, I remember me saying, okay, I want to be in the music business. I want to be a record producer. All you know is what you see on TV. All you know is all the interviews. Oh man, that's cool. I'm going to be on tour. You don't understand the preparation that goes into touring. And the amount of travel, you say, oh man, they're going to be here, they're going to be there. But you don't understand that after the show, you got to pack up, get back on the bus, go to after parties. You're exhausted, but you still got to perform the next night in a different city. You have no idea what's ahead of you. You think you know, because you got Google. You think you know, but do you really know? So take this extended season of preparation and embrace it. And embrace it. And embrace it. It's time between your calling and your fulfillment. It's called seed harvest. But in between seed harvest is preparation. I need you to embrace it. But hey. But I got the perfect song. I got the perfect song. I got a song that don't even have a real name. Woo! Hey! What word is that? Yes! What y'all know about? Hear the horns, right? You hear the horns, right? You hear the horns. I know you hear the horns. I know you hear the horns. If you are listening on the screen, I shifted the album to the background, but I'm gonna bring it to the front so you guys can see it up close and personal. I'm showing on the screen. No jacket required. Phil Collins. Phil Collins released on the Atlantic Records label in 1985. Now, the cool thing about this song is that Susu Studio is not a word. He was playing around with the drum machine. Now, if you don't know, the drum machine used on this project, on this song, it's no drummer, is the TR-909. And he was really trying to mimic Michael Jackson and Prince as far as the drum programming. So as the story goes, he was coming off tour with Genesis and working with Eric Clapton in 1984, and he kind of reassumed his solo career, started working on his new album. This happens to be his third solo album. And Susu Studio, first single in January of 1985. The album went on to win 3 Grammys. Aside from that, it sold worldwide 25 million copies. 25 million copies. He is the sole songwriter of this song. Music and lyrics and performance. Not only that, the tour was amazing. The tour was amazing. 3 Grammys, Album of the Year, pop, male vocal, pop and rock vocal. Yeah, and producer, best produced album of the year, which he is the primary producer of this record. Now, fun fact is that the programming, if you understand 80s music, when MIDI first hit the scene and being able to do a lot of programming, if you notice the bass line and how it was arranged, there was a guy in a group called The System. His name was David Frank. And you may remember this. Talk to him. Woo! The System. Yes, so the programming that is very similar in Studio was done by one and only David Frank. So this is what I want you to do. Make your own word up as you prepare, as you continue to embrace this season of preparation. This extended season, lean into it, and you go be great today, right? And I'm gonna say it like my good friend Corrado always says, be good to yourself.